Well, good evening, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us. I have a very special guest with me tonight. It's Maria Northup. And Maria, how are you doing this evening?
I am doing fantastic. How are you, Heidi?
I'm doing great. I have had a really busy but fun week. There's been so many things happening here at Lemongrass. And I know, Maria, you and I have been chatting about doing this little get together for a very long time. And it's finally come to fruition. And I'm super excited that it's happening now because we just had an extraordinary spring launch. And I know there's at least one product tonight that you're going to chat about that you just started using and you've fallen in love with. But before we get started, we want everybody to drop in the comments where you're tuning in from tonight. So tell us, Marie, how about you? Where do you live?
I live in Pennsylvania.
That is awesome. So if I decide, you know what, I'm just going to drop everything and come visit you, which airport would I fly into?
Well, there's a lot of options. I live on the border of New York, so Rochester, Syracuse, Elmira, Scranton, lots of options.
Okay, that kind of narrows it down because when you say New York, I mean, there's just a whole lot of options there, but there's so many people to see and so many fun things to do. I hope you're enjoying it.
I am.
So I'm tuning in from Florida, and it's springtime here. Spring looks a little different than it does, of course, in PA, a little bit warmer, but we're still in winter. And I know when we chatted, people are still dealing with winter skin,
Yes.
trying to thaw out in between snow here and there and cooler temperatures, looking forward to summertime. But in that transition, you've developed this anti-aging skincare routine of yours that has been a game changer, not only for you. And by the way, your skin looks absolutely incredible. So I know everyone is going to be thinking to themselves, how do I get my hands on what Maria is doing? Because obviously she has some secrets. And then tell us a little bit about your family too. So before we get started with your skincare routine, because I know you are one busy mama.
I am. So I have three, I call them littles because they don't do everything by themselves yet. So I have a 7-month-old and I have a couple little girls. And things are always very exciting around here. And I'm teaching them to be world changers. So there's never a dull moment. And I also do ministry work. So serving round the clock.
Oh, good for you. I know you have a hectic schedule, and especially with a 7-month-old on top of two other very active girls, that's a busy life. But you've managed to put together some routines that have helped not only yourself, but other women. So I can't wait for you to dive into this. So share a little bit about what your philosophy is with your skincare routine.
Okay, so I picked the advanced age defying class tonight because I know amongst all the ladies I speak to, they just can't get enough of this class. So I figured that everybody watching tonight would also be really excited to learn some ways that I have managed to have skin that looks healthy all year round. And I picked an age defying set that will work for winter and transitioning into summer, and I know we aimed at keeping this class about 15 minutes. So I'm going to sneak in as many tips as I can. I'm really excited. And I'm going to get started by letting you guys know that I don't have any makeup on except for some brow pomade and some organic lipstick that I applied about 3 hours ago. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start by showing you how to use the anti-aging cleansing oil. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about this. I'm going to read right off the label. And if you want to know more about it, I really encourage you to schedule a one-on-one consultation with your consultant, because what I'm demoing tonight is perfect for my skin. And there might be something a lot better for yours because everyone's skin is unique. So here we go. This is a 2-in-1 facial cleanser, and it also removes makeup. It gently lifts the makeup and dirt and oil from your skin, and you can literally feel it getting into your pores. It's a unique blend. It's formulated with antioxidant oils like argan oil, sunflower oil, and it encourages a soft, clear, and bright complexion. And When I as I've been learning about how to protect your skin and advanced age defy along with Heidi over the last 7 years, and with lots of different trainers that we have gotten to know all in all different states over the country. It has been so much fun learning some really incredible tips. But there's 4 things I want everybody to write down in their notebook right now, and that is the 4 most important things to remember to do to your skin no matter what you're using. And that is to cleanse, hydrate, moisturize, and add elasticity back to your skin. So, I was wondering, Heidi, does this anti-aging cleanser do all 4 of those things?
You know what, Maria? It really does. Now, typically with the cleanser, you're not necessarily going and aiming toward elasticity, but because that's a cleansing oil and you might have a little bit of residual left over after a cleanse, that's when you either do a double cleanse and you say, okay, I'm going to remove makeup and impurities with the cleansing oil and then come back around a second time with one of our anti-aging cleansers, like the prebiotic, for example, or our brand new Milky cleanser. Either way, yes, you are getting the benefit also of the elasticity because of the oil content.
Yeah. And I just wanted to chat about that for a second because I know that I've met people who say, you know what, Maria, if I could just wash my face and be done for the day, what would you recommend? And this is definitely what I would recommend. And a lot of times, I also get a lot of hesitations about the fact that it's an oil. And I'm going to go ahead and very quickly show you how to use it with a washcloth. Although I recommend a shower, it might be a little bit faster, or it might help you to take the anti-aging oil off with, or help you to use less anti-aging cleanser. Sorry, so that's a little mixed up. So the anti-aging cleanser, I can get away with using 2 drops if I do in the shower, and if I do it in with a washcloth, I need about 3. So I also wanted to do this with you guys live using the cleanser because I've also over the years have had people say I needed to see your face in person, Maria, because I really thought you were wearing makeup or using filters. And so I had a lot of fun saying hashtag never filters, so people can really see what these products can do for your skin if they are using them every single day and they're following the instructions that are on the label. And also get a one-on-one consultation with your consultant every single season. Because like Heidi said, our skin changes as as the seasons change. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure my face is a little bit wet or a lot wet, but for the video, it's going to be a little wet. And I'm going to show you how to correctly cleanse your face. I want you to imagine that your finger pads are like exfoliators. And I want you to very gently treat yourself to a massage. And in circular motions, I want you to massage the oil into your skin. And I want you to be gentle. I want you to remember that your skin um, doesn't need a lot of pushing and pulling. The oil is formulated beautifully to get right into your pores, get underneath the dirt. And if you feel like you need to add a little more because you're wearing a lot of eye makeup or something like that, that's fine. Add a little more. And then go ahead and wipe it right off. And I'm not pushing very hard. We aren't talking about exfoliation tonight, but I do always recommend that ladies are very gentle with their skin, that they're not doing a lot of rubbing, and they're careful with what they exfoliate with. And a washcloth is certainly an exfoliator. So we want to be very gentle with that and learn how to exfoliate correctly. So talk to your consultant about exfoliation. So you might be wondering if my face feels oily right now. And in the shower, it feels very clean and very moist. And you want your skin to feel supple. That if it feels squeaky clean, there's a possibility that you're drying out your skin, and moistening and hydrating and adding elasticity are the steps we want to do to prevent aging. Drying it out is going to actually accelerate the aging process. So in just a few seconds, my skin is going to feel completely dry, very soft, bright complexion, all with just the anti-aging cleansing oil. But to further enhance and prevent the aging process, I really want to do all of these steps. And so I'm going to show you what I do. So after I'm done with the anti-aging cleansing oil, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shake up my watermelon cucumber tonic. I'm going to put my glasses back on really quick. And this is, I'm going to read right. Actually, you know what, Heidi, tell me, this is one of our new spring items. So tell me what you love about this.
Well, there's two things. I love the combination of the cucumber and the watermelon fruit extracts, highly beneficial and hydrating for skin, pH balanced, which really helps make sure that your skin is prepared for the other products that you're going to be applying. But most of all, hyaluronic acid. Hello. Adding even more hydration to your skin. And it also has that plumping effect that hyaluronic does, because it can hold so much weight in moisture. So it's fantastic for hydration for skin.
I tell you, I've been loving it, and everyone who's tried it says that they love it also. So I have just really, I can't bear to wipe anything off of my skin after I've put it on. You know, even the cleansers, I'm like, let it all absorb. It's so fantastic. You really do blow my mind with the ingredients and the recipes. And every year a new line comes out and I'm just like, she did it again. She crushed it. And I'm so excited about this watermelon cucumber tonic. And I know that everyone who tries it is also going to love it. Okay, so next we are going to add some elasticity and also some a really essential item. I'd say probably what would you say? Top and essential items, vitamin C, Heidi?
100%. If you haven't tried a vitamin C serum yet, I'm not sure what you're waiting for. Only kidding. Listen, if anti-aging is your jam and you're thinking to yourself, I at least want to start with one or two items that I think that could make a big difference, this is absolutely one. A serum really does make a difference. Before you put on your moisturizer, it has concentrated ingredients, and the vitamin C serum is so beneficial for skin.
Yes, I am going to apply it just to my face. And when I have my lemongrass robe on, which I got from Heidi from one of the trips that we earned, I do my neck and my dégagé as also. And I like to teach a couple different ways to put the vitamin C on, because I know that a lot of ladies really appreciate these budget recommendations. And then I like to teach the professional way, so you know both ways. Okay, so the budget way, I tap and I slide and I dab and I spread. And then the professional way, you push it into your skin, because we want to be very gentle with our skin, push it as little, or pull on it as little as possible. And also it helps it to mix more evenly with all the other products, so you get all of the benefit from the product evenly on your skin. What do you think so far? Good? Okay, so
Good. I am
while
seeing a bunch of hearts in the comments because of that serum, and these application tips are huge. Pressing a serum in is just so good for your skin. That is going to help the absorption so much. So I'm going to quit talking and let you go to your next step, because you're on a roll, Maria.
okay, so next I'm going on to the probiotic eye gel. And this, I would say you want to use this every single morning. You don't want to skip a morning at all. And I'm gonna put this on right away. And one of the reasons why is that you'll see in a second. So first, let me teach you how to do it correctly. You want to use your ring finger, okay? And you want to use your ring finger because, can anyone tell me in the comments why we use our ring finger? And then we're going to dab around the occipital bone here. And if you have any extra, go ahead and do above and maybe in some of these areas here, because it has these wonderful ingredients that tighten and brighten and decrease puffiness. And Heidi, do you want to fill in the gaps there a little bit?
Well, girl, you pretty much covered it. But one thing I will say, it's not so secret because it's right on the label. There's caffeine. Now, I don't know about you, but I've got to have my morning coffee. Maria, maybe you're a tea person. I'd love to hear from our audience. Is it coffee, tea, or no caffeine? But for women and their eye gels, listen, caffeine is a game changer. And I'll even put the eye gel on over makeup in the evening. If I'm going to go out to dinner and I'm feeling like, okay, I look a little tired after a long day sitting in front of a screen the majority of the time, right? That just perks everything right up. It's amazing. And it's the caffeine in it.
That is a really great tip, Heidi. Thanks for sharing that.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm just so excited to be on here with you. You just have so much good insight. So while my probiotic eye gel is drying on a regular day, this is what I do. I grab my revitalizing hair mist. I spray it into the roots of the areas of my hair that I'm losing hair, because I've noticed that I see more baby hairs coming in and more growth. And then I take my organic argan oil and I put it on my nails, rub it into my hands for healthy hands and nails. And I pull it into the bottom of my hair before I twist it up so that it's curly that day. And it's amazing the difference my hair has been since using lemongrass spa. But totally off subject, getting back to the point, I am now ready for my repair eye cream. My probiotic eye gel has dried. And we have a lightweight cream enhanced with botanical antioxidant complex, cucumber extract, witch hazel to help reduce fine lines and puffiness while calming the eye area. And I can actually talk about this eye cream for maybe a good 5 minutes, because what I love about it is I already taught you guys how to put the eye cream on. What I love about it is that it's wonderful for so many reasons. So number one, I love products that will last. Number two, I love products that have multiple uses. I'm a lip biter, and that is amazing on your lips. So love that. I also love to travel light. And if I had to pick one item for my whole face just to get through a few days, I actually will just pack the repair cream and get through it. And my skin, it maintains the moisture, it maintains the health, it maintains the glow until I can get back to the routine that includes all of these wonderful ingredients that prevent all of, the goodness from fading away. I love that about this. And it also lasts me 12 to 18 months. I've noticed I've needed more as I've aged. I'm 39 now, so I use more. So I still get a good year to 18 months out of it, though. It's amazing.
Incredible. Yep.
So comment below if you use an eye cream. And also, I would love to know how many steps you do in the AM and in the PM. And while I'm here, let me just recommend that you have an AM and a PM routine before we jump into the last step that we are going to show you tonight. And man, do I not want to quit here. I just want to keep talking about these products, Heidi. They blow my mind. So I am going to go ahead and grab, we have a rose quartz roller now. So just imagine this in pink. And I want to go ahead and increase the glow in my skin, decrease puffiness, drain anything that might be going on underneath my skin with this beautiful massage and cool rolling stone. And I'm just going to pull the large end down my neck, down my face. And this is also wonderfully de-stressing, adds the glow. We talked about that. But what else is it about the jade roller, Heidi? Or not the jade roller, the rose quartz roller that you would like to point out today?
Well, not only does it feel great, it's wonderful for pressing in those serums. That's a great use for that product, for that tool. The other thing too, going into the summer months, using it to cool off your skin so you can refrigerate it. I've actually seen a bunch of information from skincare experts on putting it in the freezer and then rolling your skin. Oh my goodness, it feels so great and it's extremely therapeutic.
Yeah, so it's a good one to probably keep next to your bed at night, to help you kind of relax from the stress of the day. What do you
Exactly. Do your stretching exercises for your body and then roll out your skin on your face. Absolutely.
Awesome. I love it. Yes. And I also like to give myself a little neck massage, maybe even a little peppermint foot rub. We have those
Oh,
wonderful foot,
yes.
and then put
Girl,
myself,
you're speaking my language.
yeah, myself to the spa today before this class. So I'm lemongrass spa, of course. All right. So I'm kind of hesitating to end this class because I love hanging out with Heidi. And she puts so much love and care not only into the product but into families and into everyone who works around her. Heidi, you're really just I'm one of your biggest fans. And I would like to say we would have to extend this class to being about 72 hours long to cover how much you pour into everything. Um, and not just your product, but the community around you. And let me encourage everyone to go to Lemongrass Spa, um, the YouTube, the website, and of course Heidi's corporate page, and click videos and look for videos that describe how and why Heidi started. And man, I think everyone will be as blown away as I am, just getting started. But I'm so impressed with how generous you are too, Heidi. You give away so much. I don't I cannot fathom how much work you put into this, like it, um into the heart. There's so much, you put so much heart into this, and I know that. I know that. And I just want everyone to know, I want to like scream from the mountaintop that it just, the lemongrass life, it just doesn't get better than this. So I am going to go ahead and do the coconut rehab cream now. And so we have coconut rehab cream, and I can't read off the label about this. And the reason why is because it's just too fantastic. So there are 4 ingredients in the coconut rehab cream, and it's one of the reasons why I just had to share it tonight. And it has some really wonderful skin protecting qualities. And so many of us use this every day on our face, our neck, and our dégagé, especially in the sun. And I've heard some wonderful testimonies over the years about this. Um, and for people with my skin type or even fair skin types. And those 4 ingredients are coconut water, aloe, say this for me, Heidi. I always get it wrong. Pupuashua. Did I say
Oh,
that?
yes. Kupuachu butter.
Pupuachu butter and
Yes.
squalene, which is of course plant derived. So I love this product. Now, for a lot of our customers, they say 1 pump is fine. It does the trick. And I am going to go ahead and do 2 pumps because I just love all the ingredients on my face, especially now that I am in the sun more often. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I'm using this every morning and every night to reverse some of the damage that has happened to my skin during the day and to protect me from damage in the morning. And it comes in this beautiful box. I love this box. I don't know, when I get this box in, I get so excited. Ah. Okay, so we couldn't share with you guys a PM routine tonight, but man, I want to mail you a PM routine just because we didn't do it tonight. So Heidi and I agreed that we would give away an overnight ultra lift cream
Yay. One of my favorites, Maria.
Yeah. So in order to receive and be entered into the overnight ultra lift giveaway, you just have to comment hashtag ultra lift. How cool is that?
So what is it that you love most about this moisturizer, this overnight ultra lift, Maria?
Well, when I was 7 or 8 months pregnant and moving and fixing a house to sell it.
Okay, that's a lot. Stop right there because now I'm overwhelmed.
I know. I was like,
Right?
man,
Yeah,
maybe I'm not taking care of my skin. So I pulled out the heavy lifter.
that is the heavy lifter, girl.
Yes,
Yes.
and I started applying it everywhere. And I was just like, I started singing and putting it on. And so then I started telling all my customers about the song in the jar. And man, so it's an advanced anti-aging cream. It refines the appearance of wrinkles, even skin tone, promotes elasticity, firmness to the skin, has tons of advanced ingredients, peptides, hyaluronic acid, silk proteins, and CoQ10, to name a few. And so just a little bit goes a long way. I'm like halfway through the jar and it's been 8 months. So awesome. So yeah. Uh what did I leave out, Heidi? What else should we
I
tell
got
everybody?
one, I have one thing to say. Well, I mean, we could be here all night. We're not going to do that. But there is one ingredient we haven't covered, and it is in the Ultra Lift. So I
Oh,
have to give a little plug.
yeah.
It's the CoQ10. Some people may have heard of this product or this ingredient. Came around a dozen years ago, was a big superstar ingredient. It's circling back around again, and here's why. In addition to hyaluronic acid, which it has, humectants, it has this CoQ10, which really energizes cell activity. Now, for those of us that are like, okay, I'm over the age of 30. Oh, wait a minute. Over the age of 40, over the age of 50, when we hear about energizing our cell activity, let's go ahead and get signed up. It also helps reduce sun damage. That CoQ10 is perfect. We've been out in the sun. I don't know about you, but love the sunshine. Spend a little bit too much time there, especially in the summer. This also helps even out skin tone. So those are the three things: energizing that cell activity, which means that stimulating collagen, reducing the sun damage, and evening out skin tone. Kind of does the 3-in-1 punch right there.
So I can wear this over my coconut rehab cream.
Yep. And it seals in all those benefits from that coconut water, which is so great for hydration.
You know what else I like to do with the coconut rehab cream, Heidi?
What's that?
Like to mix it with our foundation for a tinted moisturizer.
It's perfect for that. It's the perfect texture, perfect consistency. Anytime you want to shear out a liquid foundation and make it just lighter and less pigmented, it's perfect.
Yes.
Great tip.
Yay. Awesome. Well, thank you, Heidi, for having me and
Maria,
for
thank you so much. So I know there's going to be questions. Please drop those in the comments. We'll circle back and answer those. Also get in on the drawing. I'm going to be giving away 5 jars of the Ultra Lift. What was the nickname that you used, Maria?
the heavy lifter.
Heavy lifter. Thank you. The heavy lifter. So drop the hashtag Ultra Lift. And while you're at it, tag a friend, because we want you to invite somebody to come and watch this class. This class was phenomenal. Maria, you are an amazing mama, no doubt about that. But let me tell you, you have a gift here, and you've created these classes for your clients, your friends. People can come and get a professional consultation with you over Zoom, over FaceTime, whatever it is, and get 10 or 15 minutes of your time and really create that solution that is best for their skin type. So kudos to you, Maria, and thank you so much for being on tonight. This was a blast. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, can't wait till next time. Thanks everybody for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks again, Maria. Have a great night.
You too.